He listens when I vent. I mean, does he have a choice? You said he doesn't
Have anything to contribute, like, you
So
don't have any deeper understanding.
now.
Exactly.
Yeah. And she's asking for that 1 month break. I just pray to God she does not find somebody better doing that 1 month break.
Actually, like,
Because she is saying she's taking. Who told you that's what she's doing? Saying she's taking time to reflect. Who told you that's what
like, what does
she's
she
doing?
would have to reflect on? You're the one that is in the
And
doghouse.
women that me I know, they don't just go on break like that. 1 month. 1 month, a lady will not talk to her boyfriend for 4 weeks. I have a question for you personally because I don't know. I really it's not very familiar to me. It does not sound familiar to me. Was too much for you to even. What is a relationship? I think you just enter things and just think you can enter anything and just let it go.
Even in the same state. Your work or your jobs are
It will
very
be
intense
either way.
Yes. So it's going to still take time and effort to make it work. It's just that when you're not now in the same state, it will take more time and more effort.
When we first met, he was going to college but dropped out and started working in fast food. Oh wow. He promised me he would go back, but 3 years later he hasn't. He has the same job and has no ambitions.
Wait, what? What are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Oreoluwa and thank you for joining us on today's very special video. Today is our Valentine's Day special video that I have been promoting and raving about for Oreoluwa's open inbox. And for Oreoluwa's open inbox, I decided that I think we need a little bit extra voice. We need a little bit extra POV. And who else than my very special sister Kunbi is here to join us on today's video. Hi guys, my name is Kunbi, Views with Kunbi. Yes, my sister has her own YouTube channel where she does reaction videos because she's like the biggest fan of reality TV shows, movies, series, whatever. She's your plug. So be sure to check out our channel, linked in the description for all your reaction videos, right? So today, before we get into Oreoluwa's open inbox, right, and we listen and we read, we listen, we don't judge, we provide context and, a third party opinion, I need to make a confession to you guys. Not even a confession, actually. I need to come for you guys. Or rather than come for you, I think I'm just going to make this statement. So I opened up Oreoluwa's open inbox, right? I said, share your love story. Let me tell my sister. I told this my audience, share your love story or come to Oreoluwa's open inbox. Just tell me any crazy love stories you have, situationships, talking stages, breakup, love gestures that has made you like swoon or whatever. Let's just let me give you my own perspective, whether coming from my own life experiences or even bringing like the lens of Christ from a Christian perspective. And I promoted this thing hard. I put it on my Instagram, on my Twitter, on TikTok, on WhatsApp, obviously. I didn't want to send anything to people's DMs too much, but when the day was drawing near and Kunbi, 0 responses, I was like, yeah, I need to pump the engine and rev things up and actually go to people's DMs. And I didn't get any response, honestly. And I have to tell you guys, it was very, it was, I don't know, it was a bit sad. It really disheartened me. I was like, oh wow, after all this. And the thing is, people were interacting to this post. Like they were interacting to the promotion I was doing. Like they were laughing, commenting. I got likes, the views were there. So I don't know. For me, I was thinking that engagement translates to response, but apparently not, which was very disheartening. And I was like, yeah, maybe I should just cancel the whole thing. And obviously, we're still doing a Valentine's Day special, but it's not going to be from you guys' story. I didn't get any story. But I don't think that's going to cancel out Oreoluwa's open inbox forever or completely. I think for me, it's a learning. Maybe this is not the right time, or maybe you guys just don't have that trust in me yet to drop your stories, even though I shouted from the rooftops that I was anonymous, and it really was. But maybe we've just not built trust, we've not built like that loyalty, that confidence to tell me your things. It's fine. I get it. I'm just here to let you know I was hurt, but
it's cool. We're going to hear stories from real life people, but not people that I know personally, just people off the internet. Their some of their crazy love stories, and whether we can chip in things that we have also experienced in our own lives from that. So yeah, are you ready?
Yes, let's get
Do
it.
you have anything to say to the people before we even begin?
Yeah, Valentine Day is coming, and I know that a lot of people are excited, and some are not excited because they probably don't have anybody to celebrate it with. But I just want to let you know,
Valentine's Day has passed actually.
when this video will be
Yeah,
coming
it
out.
would have been yesterday.
Okay. Hope you enjoy the Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and like you guys, not to even go the spiritual route again, but obviously February is love code month in my local church, and that's a lot of times February is always like that. We're always talking about love, relationships, and a lot of what we've been saying is just like be happy in your singleness, find joy in your singleness, and then that's when you can open yourself up and fully find the right person for you. Do not always, you know, be seeking somebody else, and let that not be like the root source of your joy. Your joy has to come from a lot of other places and not just your partner or your romantic life.
Okay.
So the first one we have here, I'm going to read it, then you might read the second one and we'll just talk about it. It says here, I'm at a loss on what to do. My girlfriend, 20-year-old female, and I, 21-year-old male. First of all, these people feel a bit too young for me. But I would like to also disclaim that these are not all Nigerians or even like Africans. So, culture differences, they date very early in like their birth space and all. So they've been together since I graduated high school. Our relationship has been rock solid. We have gotten into fights, or we have only gotten stronger from it, in my own opinion. I believe we are both in a good spot. I work in the industrial field. First job I've really enjoyed since I've been in it, and I'm quickly climbing. This will matter later. However, my significant other is going through training for a job right now that is in the medical field and scarce to find. Within the next few months, she'll be finding a job, and all the offers she has gotten has been out of state or far in our states. She's a nervous wreck as it is about finding a place that will work for her, and I've been trying to give her my unrivaled support and love for wherever she chooses. She's gotten some great offers, and I really want her to go where she feels is best for her and thrive. Curveball. I don't want to leave my state. My family is here, and some are in poorer condition than others. I want to be near in case of any situation uprising where they might be in jeopardy, or it would sicken me if because it would sicken me if I wasn't. I'd be more than happy to accommodate her and even change jobs if she remains in the state we live in, but she's not sure she wants to go yet. She's not sure where she wants to go yet. I feel like I have had a pit in my stomach for the past several weeks because I don't know if I personally would want to do a long distance relationship. I would for her, if anybody, but I've just not been happy without seeing her face in person that I've used to. And I feel like our relationship would crumble because of me. I would also like to build a family we have, but I feel like we're on two separate paths because I'm stuck in my ways or we don't have the same moral compass. Plus, the jobs where she has been offered to work on my side are significantly more underwhelming, and I'd be taking an extreme pay cut. I don't think money is everything. I just don't want to be doing what I do for such a low wage. Our jobs will both be intensive, so I worry we'll already see each other if she chooses out of state. But she has great offers, and I wouldn't want her to pass it up. So I guess my question is, how do I make it work? How do I compromise what we both win? Is there a way without me taking a larger sacrifice than I want to? First of all, you guys are too young. I'm sorry if I sound like the grandma here, which is weird because my sister is older than me. But like you're 21, she's 22. I don't think this is the time for you to be
And I
letting.
completely agree.
Like this is not the time for you to be letting relationship.
Like, wait, okay, guys. First of all, I know I've been quiet, but when it comes to job and your career and relationships and things like that, especially when it comes to a situation whereby you feel like you are established where you are, you feel good with where you are, that's you. I'm not trying to be like think of me alone, but like in a way, you are thinking of you alone. In everything you've said here, you've said your job is good, you don't want to leave your family in case there's problem. All these are good things, by the way.
Yeah.
Nobody is saying you are bad or everything you're doing is bad. But looking at it from that perspective, you are just thinking of you.
And I think that's also fine to
And
just
that is
be
also
thinking of
fine.
it. He's
Just like I would also want your girlfriend to think of
of
that.
herself, yeah. that's where I'm going to with this. I feel like both of you are young. I feel like if you are saying you cannot do a long distance relationship, this might be the end of the road. This might be the end of the road for both of you.
Yeah.
However, if you can compromise and do a long distance relationship, yeah, I think that would be the first step. Try to make a long distance relationship work. Because from what I'm hearing, whether or not you guys are even in the same state, your work or your jobs are very intense either way. Yes. So it's going to still take time and effort to make it work. It's just that when you're not now in the same state, it will take more time and more effort. And for me, I think that's the test of like whether or not you really want to be with each other and whether you're actually even meant to be with each other. Me personally, I don't believe in long distance relationships. So I would have snipped this off with a rope, especially given the fact that I'm 22 years old. How many years have they been together? They've just been together since high school, so it doesn't really put like a number on it. But I guess that's probably a long time. Yeah. All I'm going to say is this: if you guys truly, truly love each other and care for each other, first of all, consider carrying out a long distance relationship, especially if, from what you have said, your girlfriend cannot find any other good job except she does it out of state. You don't want a situation whereby she starts to resent you, or you even start to resent her if you take a lower paid job. Because he's saying that if he moves out of state, he's going to have to take like a lower paying job. I get that. I'm just saying, because from what I'm getting from him now, because he's the one that sent us the message, so I'm talking from his own perspective. You have a good thing going for yourself. You don't want to leave your family. Everything is going well for you. She's stressed. She wants to get a good job, and the places that she's seeing, they're probably out of state where from where you are. You don't want a situation whereby she feels compelled to want to stay with you where you people are, and maybe she does not get a good job, or she does not get a good enough paying job that should have gotten if maybe she goes out of state and starts to resent you for it later on. You guys can come together, sit down, talk about it. Should we carry a long distance relationship, or even if you think long distance relationship might not work, if both of you are not ready to let go of the relationship, then keep looking for jobs that are in the States. I don't know. I don't want to completely be negative about it and be like, break up or anything like that. Like I was saying. Yes, like I feel like, because you've already still keep trying. Time, yeah. Still keep trying. There's still time from what I've heard, like from what I've seen. I mean, she's nervous and everything, but still keep trying. And as a Christian, keep praying. If you're a Christian, keep praying about exactly. Also, like if it's meant to be, that's what God keep praying about it. For you. Find a job. She'll find a job closer to where you people are, or even if it's out of state, long distance relationship. Try and let her do that for a while. You don't know. I keep applying and still keep applying to see whether she'll find something closer to where you guys are together. So that's also what I would advise. Yeah, that's actually a very reasonable response than like throw it away. Sorry, guys. But anyways, so this person's own is quite long, and I'm just realizing that I think some people already know what they need to do. Because this person, the next one, is listing out the bad stuff and the good stuff, and it's like the bad outweigh the good. I'm like, why are you now writing this story if you already know what you want to do? It's like you just want to share somebody else's story. Like, girl, yes, do it. Sometimes I feel like when it comes to relationship, people want to share like a third party's opinion and just see, am I the way I'm thinking, is it right? The way I'm thinking, is it wrong? And there's nothing wrong with that. That's why we are here. So now this is from a female 24 years old, which I am 24 years old, guys. And it says wasting my time in question mark. Let me read. Okay. Please go ahead. Hello, I really need some advice. I 24, she's female, have been dating this guy 25 male for 3 years now, and I feel like I'm falling out of love. Oh wow. He's a really nice guy, but here is what I've been having an issue with. One, at the beginning of our relationship, he would always tell me I looked beautiful or would post me frequently on his social media. Now, he never compliments me or gets me flowers. He doesn't even post me anymore and says it's because he doesn't want other guys hitting on me. I'm going to take this one by one because I feel like it's probably long. It's long. So let me, from this first part, from what I'm saying, 3 years is when you don't want that guy still. From what I'm saying, he's saying that he doesn't want to. She's saying that he doesn't post her anymore. I feel like he's getting complacent. I'm sorry. And the reason does not even make sense. That's a very bullshit reason. I'm sorry. Because I feel like, see, and this is what I hate in relationships. Once you are in a relationship and you feel like you have gotten the girl or gotten the guy or whatever, you people feel like it's time to relax. And that is not the way it goes. Now she's falling out of love. Let's continue. When we first met, he was going to college but dropped out and started working in fast food. Oh wow. He promised me he would go back, but 3 years later he hasn't. He has the same job and has no ambitions. Like,
Wait,
what are we doing here? What are we really doing here? Like 3 years after, he still has no job and he's still in the same fast food industry. Get serious. Like this one, I'm not even being rash. Get serious. Move on with your life. And that's what I'll say about that. He cannot drive on the free. I'm sorry. He cannot drive on the freeway and can barely drive in the streets and refuses to practice. I'm always having to pick him up and most times pay gas by myself. I complained about me pumping the gas and he just recently started doing it for me. My girl, I don't know how you did it for 3 years, but I don't think it always starts out this way though. That's the crazy part. I have always wanted to get married and have kids, but he never mentions marriage, let alone brought up the idea of having kids. One time, I brought up the idea of getting pregnant and he threw up a peace sign. Like he did like this. Is this not Ducey? Like you're on your own? I don't know. I'm not asking the good part, but we'll get, because she said why I've stayed, but we'll get there. Let's keep reading. He's almost always playing video games. Hey! When he could be doing something else, like learning how to drive or doing something to improve his skills. He has no idea of what's going on in the real world. He doesn't watch news. That's funny. And he's unaware of what's going on in the world. He just watches streamers on YouTube or Twitch. How old is he again? Okay, 25. Okay, I'm just trying to get the age because I guess this makes sense for the age. And I'm not saying that to be funny, but it's 25. Okay, but you still need to know what's happening in the world around you a little bit. You don't have to watch the news currently. I don't think we don't watch the news, but we know what's going on because even on social media, you see what's going on sometimes. He lacks the ability to understand anything on a deeper level. And that's the reason. I can never have a deep conversation about my feelings because he doesn't understand and just apologizes for it. How did you, what, for my question is, what made you fall in love? Like, what? Because from what I'm reading here, nothing can make me interested in that kind of person. But that's just me. You understand? Genuinely, like, I'm also wondering. We'll get to why you have stayed. But from this first part, my girl, he doesn't listen to music. That's neither here nor there. Yes, this may not seem like a big deal. For music is everything to me. Honestly, neither here nor there. I can't dedicate anything to him because he won't care. Oh, like he won't understand how the music affects you. Music is... So guys, let's find out why she has stayed. Why I have stayed. Although it doesn't really offer advice, he listens when I vent. I mean, does he have a choice? You said he doesn't have anything to contribute. Like, he doesn't have any deeper understanding. Exactly. I'm not trying to be funny, my girl. I'm not trying to be funny, but he has no choice but to listen. He doesn't have anything to give back. Like, literally. Nothing to give back. All he can do is listen. But let's continue. We both like the same shoes. But at least that one is better. Actually 24 and 25. Like, even if you don't understand your music taste, at least you like the same shoes. We adopted a dog together. Why? And I'm coming for you too. As that actually kind of stupid. I'm sorry, you people that do commitment things with people that know your husband and wife, I don't know why people do that. And I'm not coming for people that have, dogs together and their boyfriend and girlfriend. Most of them do it when they're probably reach a certain age. I get together 3 years and over. So you probably think that's enough time to get a dog. I get all that. But from what you are saying, it doesn't even take care of the dog. Like, because from what you have said in the beginning, it doesn't look like somebody that is responsible enough to take care of a dog. But let's leave that alone. I've met his parents and his little brother really likes him. Of course she likes you. Do you know, I read somewhere that they said that like when like the relations of a family member know that like is useless in quotes, they are happy when somebody can take them off their hands. I know. When I go over, he makes me food or brings me my favorite snacks. Oh my God. Cares about me. Okay, this is the one good thing I've seen. Really? Yeah, I guess to me that's like the bare minimum, but it's a good thing, I guess. Tags along everywhere I go and doesn't complain. My girl, he does not have anything else going on for him. Like literally, he doesn't have a job. He watches Twitch and streamers all day. Of course, he's going to tell us. Is he your child? That was that's not a pro. Like, excuse me, you should have your own interest. He will not be complimenting you, and because like it's money. Period. Like, I guess your relationship dynamic now has changed. That's what's going on right now. Like, now you are the responsible one. From what I'm getting, you are the one.
You are the solely responsible one.
You are the one taking the emotional brunt of the relationship. Like, emotionally, you are the one bearing it for both of you, because it's not emotionally responsible. It's not financially responsible. The only thing he does is sit there and listens to you. He feeds you from what you are saying. You watch the same show together. I'm trying to see like something that makes you want to be in that relationship.
It's not even like as if he's also mature in any of those ways. It doesn't feel like he's also emotionally mature even. Like, because sometimes, even if you don't have like a lot of things going on in your life, you should still be able to have like some deep conversations with people.
Although he doesn't offer advice, he listens when I vent. So what does that do? So you just talk to him and you just stay there and listen. Doesn't say anything back to you.
He's a wall. He's the one that has all the benefits in this relationship. All the benefits.
Of course, you're falling out of love.
You are driving him around. He cannot even drive.
Of course, you're falling out of love. I'm not surprised here. I'm sorry. I'm not surprised. He calls me every night.
Oh, we don't live together. Thank God.
How did they not have a dog together?
Exactly.
Anyways, he calls me every night I go to bed. Thank God though, because I'm surprised he even does that.
You don't get job. Waiting here is so good.
I feel like the bad outweighs the good. My dear, it does.
Thank God you said it.
Thank God you said it yourself, because
this is
bad
the good
actually,
and this is the bad.
Yeah, I'm sorry, it does. Am I being reasonable? Is this normal? These are questions. I just really want to have a good future, and I don't see him wanting to work to move out of his parents' place. How do you have a dog together? Like, I'm just confused.
Maybe she means
Yes, and she probably says, because I said that doesn't take care of the dog. He doesn't take care of the dog. The dog is with her.
It's a name that they have the dog together.
Yes, he doesn't take care. We have been together for 3 years, and I feel like we have done nothing in our relationship. I've let him know how I feel multiple times, but he just says sorry, and nothing has changed his ways. I really thought I'll be married by now, especially having dated.
You don't want to marry somebody like this, so my girl.
Especially having dated each other for 3 years now, or that he would at least talk about the idea. I feel like mentally still a high schooler. I feel like my love for him is fading and like I'm wasting my time, but can't seem to break it off for some reason.
Stockholm syndrome. Actually, it's not even Stockholm syndrome, because she doesn't even love him again. Do you know what it is? It is there's actually a concept. I keep forgetting. I think thinking something
She doesn't want to start over again.
Fallacy. Yes, that's what something called fallacy is. She feels like she has invested so much time in this thing, in this venture already.
3 years.
She's like, having to start over from the beginning is just long.
My dear, you are young. You are 24. Bro, please start over. Like, there's nothing this guy is offering you. Like, I'm trying to look for something that I can latch onto for you to say, okay, stay. But there's nothing. All the things that all the reasons why you give to stay, they are not reasons, bro. He cooks for you. He follows you everywhere you go. He does not offer advice, but he listens. His parents love you. Of course, his parents love you. You are like, you are the parent parenting their child. They are not parenting the child. You are taking over from them. Of course, they love you. Of course, the brother loves you. I'm sure you buy the brother gifts every time you see him. It's the truth now. Like, I'm sorry. You are 24. You are young. Please, I beg you. I know it is going to be hard for you because you feel like you have invested so much, you have been there, and it's hard for you to start over again. But please start over again. There's nothing else I can say to you right now. There's nothing else. I feel like I want you.
And you already know
it better for themselves. Like, you keep saying, I feel.
You already know.
You know. You don't feel. You know.
It's just, I actually pray that God breaks that bondage, because this is a bondage that you are in. Honestly, you have there are no benefits for you in this relationship, and you're just here because for some reason you just can't go. You are stuck. You are broken. You are set free in Jesus' name, and you need to do something else with your life. You are young. You seem to have your own life in order, to have your own plans. You don't need to marry somebody like this. Marriage, God forbid.
I don't think you should be talking about marriage right
exactly.
Now. Like, please.
Like, not with somebody like that.
I just want people to want better for themselves. Like, you deserve better. I know you're even saying he doesn't even compliment you on social media. He doesn't post you. Like, these are the things he does for you at the very, 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 very bare minimum. And you deserve better than that. And of course, I understand why you're falling out of love. Anybody would fall out of love. In fact, the fact that you're still there is really, really amazing. And I feel like you need to let it go. Okay. So that's just all I'm going to say.
Thank you, Kunbi. I think you're actually giving pretty good advices on our I guess dilemmas. I don't like that word dilemma, but on our love stories and love conflicts and love problems. And whether or not you are going through any of these issues, for like my regular audiences and my regular viewers, I hope some of these words have actually like left you with some wisdom, some things that you can pick and choose from as it pertains to your situation, or even if you're advising somebody else, there are words to think about. And thank you guys for watching. I wanted also to talk about like our best love couples or love ships in TV. But I think like those kinds of conversations, that kind of video deserves like its own video, because we can go on and on when it's time to talk about ships in TVs
Trust
and all
me.
of that. Yeah. So you guys, if you want to see that from my sister and I, the reality TV queen, make sure you comment down below. If any of these words that we've dropped or this stuff that we've written resonated with you, also comment down. Make sure you share the video, share the channel. And I hope you actually had a lovely Valentine's. Me, I always celebrate Valentine's with my friends, my girlfriends, my sisters. I'm at home right now, so I've not been able to see my friend, but I'm wishing all of you love, and even not just romantic love, honestly, love in all its forms. And that's why I brought my sister here, because she was one of my first loves, my one of my best friends. And yeah, thank you for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Also check out Kunbi's views, or views with
Views with
Kunbi.
Kunbi.
Yes. For all your reality TV reactions and even conversations, not just reactions, commentary, reactions, reviews, recommendations. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. If you want her back again, comment down below and I'll definitely bring her. No problem about that. So, do you want to say anything before we leave?
Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe below.
Yes, exactly. And bye.
Bye.